Tophia gets evicted.
Huh?
We're screwed.
What?
He hasn't been paying the rent. We owe $2,000. 3-day notice of non-payment. I told you they were piling it up.
Why?
Because they added up because of COVID. We owe a lot of rent. It piled up.
The website said we didn't know anything.
Well, we owe that. I told you he wasn't paying the rent. No, I can't. Mom, just do what you gotta do. Don't answer that. You're letting that fucking stop you from figuring out your rent, you stupid bitch.
Tophia's getting evicted. They owe $2,610 in rent.
They can't help us. We still have to pay that or we have to leave. The lawyer, they're not going to wait for the lawyer. The office is not going to wait for a lawyer. They're not going to let us live here.
But they can stop them from putting us out at least.
They can't do that. It takes a long time.
They're lawyers.
You got money for a lawyer?
Now we're fucking screwed.
They can't stop the office. We have to get out. The office is not going to wait for a lawyer. That's what I'm telling you.
But I need to know my rights. They didn't tell us we owe them.
You should have called. I told you. Why am I the only one?
As long as we don't get an eviction notice, it's already paid.
Why am I the only one that...
I even went to the website.
Why am I the only one that actually does something?
I even went to the website and it said 0.
I'm the only one that thinks logically. It doesn't matter what they do or don't do. You still need to check.
So here
you can't just assume.
I'm under the impression the rent's paid.
Well, obviously it wasn't.
The least that you can do is open the door for her, because you know she has been.
You can't just go off of you assume. That's not going to get you anywhere.
After your friends turn their back on you, where's Drake?
I assume it's not going to work.
$100,000 toilets to his music producers and friends and watches.
It's hard enough as it is.
Listen, this is not no regular toilet.
If I wouldn't have all these problems if I lived on my own, and I can't even afford that.
I'll go to the office and talk to them. Maybe they'll accept the 1,000 and we come up with the other 2,000.
We can't tell them we have 1,000 we don't have. We don't even have his chart card.
I have the card number. I just put it in there in the payment thing.
We know we need to see how much he has. We'll try to see if you can pay it now.
How you want to feel about Kylie?
If they don't accept half and they take our half, that's jacked up.
We have to pay that.
I just feel
that in that moment,
if Kylie Jenner
and if not, that 1,000 can go to get us a motel.
Having him as her pretend husband, because let's not forget,
we have to pay half of it
for the Met Gala.
If they accept half,
well, call them and ask them. Use your common sense.
Until Donald has a way for us to come up with the other half.
We can't lose all of our stuff.
Jenner, her mom, walked in and says, "Who are you getting married?"
We have 3 days. Let's talk to Donald when he comes home.
You have to call them and ask them.
And me and Donald will go down to the office tomorrow.
You have to call them and ask them. We're not waiting for him.
Married. We can't pay something that we don't know if we can come up with the other half.
I'll come up with it. Just ask them if they can pay half.
How are we gonna come up with it?
I'll figure it out. Just hurry up.
We'll figure it out.
So hey guys, some stuff just happened today, and our rent hasn't been paid. We might be homeless, and on top of that, my mom is blaming me for everything. And I don't know how long I can live for. I don't even feel like living anymore again. You know, this year has been tough, and I miss my grandma. I miss my friend. And I feel like I don't have anybody. And so I might not be able to post for the next few days. I don't know, but I'll see you guys later. So hi guys, this video is going to be very serious. I'm going to talk about a GoFundMe that I have. If you want to know more, you can read the description there. But basically, I had a neighbor who had been stalking me, posting videos and literally filming my apartment without my knowledge and posting it on TikTok. That is not the only thing they did. They worked with a troll who also lives here, who I don't know who that is, and got me evicted. Due to the eviction, people have been making videos about me online, making fun of the situation and making jokes about the situation, which this is not a fun situation. I recently went to Comic-Con and had several people at Comic-Con stalk me. One person who posted a video taking a picture of me while I'm sitting somewhere at Comic-Con behind my back. This has been a very stressful time for me. So if you do have the time, please go to the description and read exactly why we need moving assistance. And I would greatly appreciate if you guys could share the link and share my GoFundMe. It would really greatly help me, because right now is a very tough time for me and my family, and we do also have a little dog. So if you guys find it in your hearts to help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you for the support that people have been giving me, and thank you for sticking with me during this difficult time. But yeah, the link in the bio, it's the link in the bio. So when you click the Beacons link, it's the first link. If you can, please share it. If you can't donate, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. God bless you guys.
Tophia crying BC, she's getting evicted BC, her dead.
And now I'm the one being punished because of things my dad did, and it wasn't even my fault.
I don't know.
He gets paid early.
But they're not gonna wait on the rent money, are they? We'll call tomorrow.
We're not paying rent money. Here, we can't.
I know that, but I'm saying, how are you gonna move?
Mom, with his money and the money that I have saved, we have to use that to pay for the apartment.
Get a 2-bedroom, a 3-bedroom house.
We need a 3-bedroom. We cannot have a 2-bedroom when he gets out of the box.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, no. We're doing a 3-bedroom.
I'll see when the power.
You can't get a 3-bedroom for 500, don't be stupid.
No, his check.
We're talking about for now.
I needed well over $3,000, which is what I asked for in the GoFundMe. I need well over that just to move because I had to pay for movers. That was a lot of money. To get into a place, you have to have first and last month's rent, and you have to have 3 times the rent now. First, last month's rent, 3 times the rent, a damage deposit for... Still not getting a job. So, I mean, if you get this taken down, my live or this live, you're not stopping me. I'm still not going to get a job, so what's the reason? If my live stream goes, I'm still going to be on social media. You can't force me to get a job. You know what's funny is some of y'all don't lack brain cells because saying like, oh, now you have to get a job. No, I don't. I still don't have to get a job. Still on social media. Still not going to have to get a job. You know what? Some of you guys are so unoriginal. Stop with the get a job. I'm not going to get a job. I'm not. The only way I'm going to leave the app or anywheres is if I take my own life. I'm still... Hey guys, so yesterday on my live stream we heard some very toxic things from my family of financial while I was live. I'm not being kicked out right away. I do have some time, but with that being said, if you guys would like to send money, I don't like to ask my followers for money, but if you would like to have all my PayPal's linked in my bio, to make sure that I have rent for month to month, that I have internet and a computer so I can continue to make content and do work for you guys, that I have food and furniture and things like that. So with that being said, guys, thank you for all your love and support that you have shown me, and that for those of you who have stuck by me and have been kind and caring, thank you so much. With that being said, guys, I'm going to continue to keep making content. Stay safe, stay blessed, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. So, my brother had an issue with his check, and then he went to go get the money. He came back, he got a ride, and he went to go get the money. So then we're sitting here, we're waiting, and this lady comes banging on the door, the rude lady, and she's like, you're gonna have to pack, you're gonna have to get out. And I said, well, the other lady gave us till 6, and she was like, oh, let me go talk to so and so. I'm not gonna name people because they don't need to be named in this situation. And so she left. Mind you, she's the maid, so why is she handling people when she's a maid? She doesn't handle people's rooms, which is really weird, and she hates her job. Like, she's literally just a maid, and I don't get why you as a maid are telling people to pay. That's why your rooms don't get clean, because you're short-staffed. Mind you, that place is short-staffed, and they only have, and it was not their job. So then we're getting our stuff packed up, and we're taking the important stuff we can with us. She was like, I'm gonna have to lock you out at 5:30. She did the door thing. She put the thing out so the door wouldn't close, and she's like, I'm gonna leave it like this, and you guys close it when you're done. So we're moving our stuff as fast as we can, getting the important stuff, and then, you know, we were trying to figure out some stuff, right? So anyways, we get our stuff, we get the important stuff out, and we had to leave some stuff, and then I said, I hope they don't throw our stuff away, because I knew that lady was a bitch, right? And I like, the other lady, the maid, not the one that made the video, but the other maid, right? So then I was like, I hope they don't throw our stuff, right? I was just like hoping at least our stuff would be saved. We go to the office to pay, and then I said he's working, and I was like, thank God, maybe we'll get our room back. She's like, no, we had to put you on do not rent. They put you on a do not rent list because corporate said we're having issues with you paying rent, which was only twice. I'm making a change. I realized that no more renting. I need to own a house. It's possible. It's possible.